Turn 4. What is now officially Operation Unknown. GB and China. Before I start Great Britain's turn, a couple of revisions that were discussed amongst the Allies after the US turn on behalf of the US. So going to switch some casualties in Gibraltar to even things out a little bit. And then there was another change. I'll mention this now, actually. So we did not account for the build that the UK gets, so they should have 1 unit per turn with India when at war, and that was initially said to only be 1 turn, but it should have been 1 per turn. And then in the Pacific, sorry, that we wanted to switch out the TAC bomber, I believe, for a fighter. And the last request was to take this US transport that was built in the Pacific, and he said to please move it over to the Atlantic. I think that covers all the updates. I've already accounted for the AA in Gibraltar that was removed, that should not have been captured, and everything else, I believe. So with that, we'll go ahead and get started with GB's turn. Total value is correct. Don't need this calculator anymore, or this one. So these come out, and then we'll proceed with some of the attacks. So go ahead and start with this one. So this is repaired. Where's the state? There's the state. And just to make sure I don't mess this up. So this is going to come down 1, 2, 3. Those defend at a 1. Cruiser defends at a 2, I believe. Sorry, cruiser defends at a 3. But the battleship will attack at a 4, and the destroyer will attack at a 2. So we have a 1 and a 3 versus a 4 and a 2. Heck did all the dice go? Who deleted all the dice? See if anyone gives me a hard time about using these dice. So I believe these are 1-hit dice, 2-hit dice, 3-hit dice, and 4-hit dice. Okay. So we'll get a 4 and a 2. On offense, 3 and a 1 on defense. See how we do. Oh, that's a good start. 2 and a 3. Okay, so it does tell you the value as well. And then we got the 4 and the 1 rolling back. 1 hit. Question is, what did I take the hit on? I think we will actually take that on the battleship. May change my mind there later. That's it in the Atlantic. In the Indian Ocean, I guess. Another attack for the British. Gonna go ahead and try and take a rock for the extra bonuses, among other things. We will get a bombard at a 3. As well as one at a 4. So it'll be these 2 dice here. Then we got a plane, 2 planes coming in. Gonna bring in 2 units, which I thought were on the ship, but they are not. I have to check that. I thought I had other units here for that. Either way, those will get transported over after the bombardment. Everything else is moving in just to cover. So we'll have the 3 and the 4 here. See if we can get lucky with a bombard. Got 1 bombard hit. So we'll just assume this Axis unit is German. You can decide that later. It's not going to matter. But so there's 1 unit left. Although from bombard, I don't think they still get to hit back. So that's 2 out of 2. But then also on attack, we get 2 planes at a 3. This should probably do it. It will not. And then 2 1s. Huh. Not going to make it on that turn. Okay. So with the bombards, the 2 planes. Oh, there's another 2 2s. Sorry. Let's do the 2 2s. On offense. I will do it. Okay. So now we get to roll the 2 2s again. On defense. 1 hit. Okay. I believe that's it for attacks for GB. Everything else is non-combats. Or has already been moved this turn. So that is damage. That is okay. Everything looks good there. And then after that, we just have unit placements. Check that later, but I think that's okay being up there. Oh no, it's not, because I need to have units up there to transport. Okay. Obviously that needs to go there. I think that's it for Great Britain. So Do get another bonus there. Also get this territory. So that'd be 2 up for GB. Anything else? I think that's it. Oh, I have non-combat moves, so let's go ahead and do those as well. Pushing those with the factory. I think that covers Great Britain, and then we just move on to China. Oh, let's do the income calculation first. So we're at 38 plus 9, so 47. On over to China. Recognize another thing for US. Sorry to do a random mulligan in the middle of a turn, but I think that needs to go there. Okay, for China. Got a couple of attacks. Here's the unit buy. Is not the full amount. It's only 10, so we'll have 1 left over. Go ahead and process this stuff. So we're going to have 2 2s against a 2. And technically those would move up too, as well. This would move up. And all that gets to move up. We'll go ahead and do non-combats as well. Just, oh, I missed this as GB. Missed that as GB. There's China, there's China. These guys are moving here. And I think that covers everything. So, so I think the only real combat that is worth mentioning is the 2 cavalry, 2 2s against a 2. Let's do some regular dice this time. Okay, so we'll do attackers in red, defense in black. Ugh. Okay, well, we have to press it. There we go. Okay, and so that means It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Change. So yeah, that's a change of 4. Okay. Already did the non-combat moves. So I just need to do a double total count for a bonus. It's 10. So place those units in a second. Then I'll get 11 plus 10 is 21. It's going to be a fun next turn. I actually don't know where I want to put those yet, but I have a feeling it's going to be right here. Might change that, but we'll see. I think I said 21. 11. How did I get to 21? I didn't count right. Should have been 11 plus 6 plus 1. 17 is the correct math. Okay. Don't see any subs that I need to worry about. Don't see anything else that I've missed, so go ahead and call it there. Take a quick look, and then turn it over to Italy.